ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. Helps out a lot. Definitely appreciate your support. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. Definitely appreciate your support. And older subscribers, thank you for continuing to support the channel and helping spread the word to help grow the community as fast as possible. Always appreciated. Well, it looks like about, I want to say at least a day ago, I'm seeing this now, I saw a little earlier, just getting time to record on it. We have some more Alien Earth footage, little mini trailers, about 30 seconds each in time. You have Collision Imminent, which is the first one, and then you have Containment, and I call it Containment Breach because those are the words uttered in that second trailer, which I like a lot, and it's really just getting me more hype for this Alien Earth series. Now, as I've said, ladies and gents, I do think this show is shot well and has a lot of potential. I do want to see how it lines up in the Alien timeline to see if it is canon. It is going to be exploring more of the lore and adding to the lore, so I think that's going to be very interesting for anybody that is into the Alien franchise. It is a series on Hulu. FX is putting it on. Obviously, 20th Century Studios is producing as well. And I've said many times that it does look interesting to me. I don't know if I'm going to be watching it first opening week for it. It does premiere on August 12th and 13th in the UK. It's going to be the 12th in the US and the 13th in the UK. I don't know if I'm going to be running to watch it because, in my opinion, like I said, it does look B-tier Alien now. B-tier Alien is A-tier for a lot of other things as far as properties and IPs. B-tier Alien is better than a lot of A-tier stuff, so that's not a knock to the show at all. When I say A-tier Alien, I'm talking about Alien that you see in the cinematic theater setting. Overall, I'd have to say that if you're just looking at this show visually, this looks like one of the best shot shows on TV at the moment, and maybe even the last couple years. It looks very good, very high quality, and I think the marketing for this has been nothing short of awesome. I feel like they're putting all their marbles in one basket with this one. We did just have the Predator Killer of Killers release, so that's good hype leading into Alien Earth, and then you have Predator Badlands, which will be in theaters in the fall, November 7th to be specific, and then we had some more rumblings regarding the Alien Romulus sequel from Fade Alvarez, so everything is coming together for WEYLAND-YUTANI. But back to what I was saying about these trailers, really good promo footage that they put out there. Nothing too crazy, but once again, just some more footage to let you know this show is coming. They have marketed this film, maybe even over-marketed to an extent. It's only June 8th, and still this show doesn't come out for another 2 months, and the amount of footage that we've gotten is great. It's generous, to be honest. We did just get the trailer, and before that even really settled in like that, they hit you with some new stuff, some new scenes. A lot of it is some scenes from the trailer that we did see and other promo that they had for this show, but there are some new scenes as well, and that's why I really did like that Containment trailer. Very cool if you paid attention to the details of the trailer, the intensity, the tone, everything that you know in Alien is something that I saw in this trailer, and it's kind of really convincing me to really just look at this show as soon as it hits, to be honest. That trailer alone, 30-second clip, you wouldn't think that, but new variants of xenomorphs that we haven't seen. The bronze head xenomorph, you see the chaos ensuing in the background in slow-mo with the words Containment Breach being uttered repeatedly, and it's a great setup for this show. So I thought both these trailers were good, but the Containment one was awesome, and I'm going to have both those trailers playing in this video so you can see them in the background. Also, I'm going to link them down in the description so you can watch them with the sound. It truly does them justice, and it gets you hype for this Alien Earth show that's going to be premiering on Hulu on August 12th. I'm looking to get more details on how many episodes, the titles of the episodes, and the content that we're going to be seeing in this show, but for the most part, we are going to get some new information that we didn't know from the Alien franchise. They are adding, I do want to see if it's canonically accurate though. We do have the timeline. I think I might have misspoke in my last video. When I said Alien was 2179, I was actually speaking on Aliens. So let's run through the timeline here. So let's start off with Prometheus. That's 2089, correct? Then you have Covenant. That's 15 years later, 2104. Then you have Alien Earth, 2120. Then Alien 2122. After that, you have the events of Alien Romulus on the Romulus and Remus station. That is 2142. And then you have Aliens, which is 2179. You have the events of Alien 3 shortly after that, and then about 200 years after the events of Aliens, you have Alien Resurrection, which pretty much clears up the timeline if you're just talking about Alien. And then last but not least, I wanted to cover basically the cinematic Alien universe that we know. But last but not least is Alien Isolation, which is a video game, and they say that is canonically accurate. That is 15 years after the events of Alien, so 2137. So that's the timeline there from what we know of when it comes to Alien so far. So I also wanted to add that as far as the Alien Isolation events and Ripley's daughter, because that's who it is the main protagonist in that project. Ripley's daughter is a canon accurate character. In Aliens, there was a deleted scene that they took out where they actually tell Ripley that her daughter did die before she got taken out of cryogenic sleep. So everything does line up there. But like I said, 2 good quick trailers. Gonna link them down in the description. Let me know what you think about it. I think they're doing awesome promo for this show. I really do hope this show lives up to the hype that it is getting right now. I think it'd be well deserved if it does. And at this point in time, I'm more hyped to watch it for myself, to be honest. So ladies and gents, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. Appreciate that very much. Like this video, that helps out too. And ring the bell for more notifications on Alien Earth. Be safe. It's Neff signing off.